So we've got a clip here from the Side Scrollers podcast. Allowing streamers to go outside was a mistake. This is an opinion I heartily agree with. IRL streaming is a massive, huge mistake. I guess it got a couple people views, and good for them if they cashed in on it, but I am not a fan of it. I think it encourages psychotic behavior because that's how you get the most views, is by acting the most like a nuisance, like a lunatic, like a real problem in society. And even if you don't do that, a lot of streamers like Valkyrie and Emeru and all these types of things, when they're doing IRL streaming, the people that are in their community, some of whom, because the communities are large, some of those people are going to take the parasocial relationship way too far. And they are going to have, a little bit of a break with reality. And those streamers are putting themselves in danger. And if they're putting themselves in danger, they're putting, kind of a lot of other people around them in danger. And I just don't think it's worth it, especially because, again, like, they'll be going to places where people can see, ooh, hey, they're at, the LA Pier or something like that. And they can stream snipe them. And stream sniping is also like a well-known activity now. So IRL stream sniping is like a career option for people. It's not a good look. And this was a video that I made a little while ago, which is the TwitchCon experience. Like, hey, I would never go there if I was a woman. I think Asmongold said that. I agree with that. I completely agree with that. Your rationale and reasons, I don't necessarily really care about, because, to be honest, going out in some kind of event, any kind of streaming event, any kind of place where I'm like, I'm not either totally anonymous or totally secure because there's some like absurd amount of security there, is kind of dumb if you're a streamer. Because guess what? I mean, unfortunately, this is the case. If you're a big streamer, you're going to have a couple people that are cracked in your audience just because you have a large audience. So any of that stuff is bad, in my opinion. I would never do it unless I was offered an absurd amount of money, in which case I probably would do it, and I would be a massive hypocrite to do it. But I also just don't want to do it. So it would have to be like 10, 20, 30, 100x what way bigger people are getting offered to get me to do it. Because I'm not interested in it.
Look, I know we have our subathon coming up, but I do not see a day where we ever just pivot into IRL streaming permanently. But this person, I'm not familiar with this person's study time. Blabs, do you know anything about study time?
No, I had no idea who these people were until I researched them this morning.
Okay, well, give us a quick rundown on study time.
She's a dumbass. She's a dumbass streamer. As they usually are.
Where you pick up girls when you're in college.
No. This is her username. Her name is Her username is study time, but there's no I in the time, whatever it is, like TME or whatever. Yeah, so she's just a moron, and so is her friend. There, I helped you.
Thanks,
Amazing
Blabs.
primer.
Yeah, great job.
Legitimately speaking, there's nothing exciting about her whatsoever, other than the fact that she's really retarded.
Okay,
and she should not have a driver's license or any type of vehicle.
Well, she should not have a vehicle or a license or anything, but she went to a Japanese car meet event and had a Toyota MR2 and just decided to accidentally run it into pedestrians here.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. Is that for real? She actually ran it into... Oh, man. All right. Well, I mean, that's the car's fault, as we all know. When there's like a mass casualty event like this, it's the fault of the car or the gun or the knife or whatever. It's not the person behind the wheel that's driving it. It's not their fault.
It's so weird to be on this side.
Okay. Oh, shit. Oh my god. And there's a car right there that could have crushed the shit out of... Oh my god. I
can't see it because it's so blurry. I can't wait for it to show up on the screen.
Yeah. We'll work on that.
Okay, so here's a lineup of cars. So unless the person she ran into is like in the lane between the cars, very possibly this person just like crushed another person up against a car, which is really bad.
No big deal. So anyway, she okay. I want to play this one more time real quick.
Yeah, I don't really want to, but dear God. Jesus.
Wait!
Holy.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Okay, I thought maybe it was a manual.
See, that's what I was thinking. It's right in between the lane. Like, so, and she straight up is on that car. So, like, that guy an inch to the left, inch to the right, and he looked like an older guy. He's probably dead.
First, and now I'm seeing that it's an automatic. Clearly a retard and a great
Yes.
Dude,
example
it's
of why
even
women should
harder
not.
to
Women should
like
not be
mistake
driving.
your gears for a manual though. So like,
Insane. Okay, but here's the thing. None
So
of this.
you know, in Saudi Arabia, they have cheap insurance rates because they don't let women drive unless they're supervised and chaperoned by their father or brother or husband.
Oh my god.
But
I can
None of-
see now. Hey, good job,
Oh
Phoenix.
my god.
hold on. None of this has to do with the gears, though. Like, she clearly puts it in drive.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "Oh, it's hard." She's okay. She's obviously not used to being on the right side of the car,
Yeah.
whereas, like in the States, you used to be.
Okay, so so here's the thing. So that could be an issue. Is the gas pedal on the different side? Is the gas pedal and like the accelerator? If you're on the left side, the accelerator is on the right, the brake is on the left, and then if you have a clutch, it's on the further to the left. When it's on the right side, it's switched. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's still the same, where it's on accelerator on the right side, brake on the middle to the left of that. If that is different, I can kind of see potentially an argument for, okay, this person like just doesn't know how to do that. Now, that being said, if you're not licensed to do that, you're like straight up, you're not supposed to be in a car because you're obviously a danger to the people around you if you haven't made that switch up yet. But I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure that
I'm confused.
they're on the correct, they're on the same side, whichever side the steering wheel's on.
On the Prindle.
Okay. She got confused steering with the steering wheel, because watch what happens. She's trying to turn to the right.
And here's the other side: is her leg? Is this leg? I mean, this leg is up. Is this leg the one that she's using? Her left leg is the one she's using as accelerator and braking. Like, that's her control foot. Let's see.
Over here. She's trying
Let me
to,
see.
but watch what happens.
Weird to be on this side.
She turns to the left,
Okay, that is the leg that's moving.
looks to the right like she wants to turn this way.
And her hands that's true. And then at the last second, she immediately tries to shift, and it's way too late.
Yes, what a fucking horrible driver.
What the hell?
Like, if you turn to the left, you turn the steering wheel to the left.
She thought she was in reverse. That's why she was doing this. She thought she was going to reverse. That's why she looked back. If you're in reverse, that makes sense. She thought she was in reverse. She'd put it in drive.
Why are you turning it to the left and looking to the right?
That's why.
This is insane to me.
No,
But so she hits this guy.
that's definitely what happened. She thought it was in reverse and it was in drive. That'd be my guess.
Wait.
This poor fucking old man over here standing out.
Ugh.
Watch him get slammed up against the fucking car. And he's just standing over this bald guy over here.
Not
Do
that
you
bald,
charge
but yeah.
her with assault with a deadly weapon? Like, it's literally on video.
Mm-hmm.
It's intent. You could.
GTR, Toyota MR2. I mean, I mean, you're making an insurance claim for sure.
Say accidental. There's a couple charges you could probably place against her, but I mean, she probably needs to go back to a road school. Honestly, if anything else after that, yeah, she needs to take her road test again.
This is from hotcars.com. Streaming and driving fast cars is never a good idea.
No.
You think?
Dear
Holy shit.
God.
Oh my God. I
Yeah,
don't
we needed
understand.
an article for that.
Right. There's that streamer Extra Emily who was
I actually thought this was Extra Emily for a good second because they
'Cause
all
she's
look the
Asian?
same, they all sound the same, and they're all retarded streamers. So I was like, oh, it's just Extra Emily cut back at it again with the vehicle driving, but no, it's just another chick.
she's also Asian.
Well, I don't.
Well, not that one, but
I
yeah.
honestly didn't care
Her
about that.
friend.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that other guy that you passed. I remember when that happened. What's that dude's name? He's in
Oh,
the
the-
article. Scroll
Yeah,
down.
this-
Got
this-
that totaled Lambo. Is it a
Yeah, that
Lambo?
guy
Was it
just
Jack
absolutely
Doherty?
annihilated it.
Yeah.
What happened?
Jack Doherty. Yeah. I mean, and this one's insane because I mean, it looks like the guardrail like ate his car. You know, like this, like the fact that he walked away from this is crazy.
Guy, is he still around?
Probably crying still.
I don't even know who that was in the first place.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like he's like a 12-year-old kid who gets all security and stuff.
He gets
Ooh.
like good-looking girls to be with him in all of his streams. That's how he gets
Mm-hmm.
the viewership.
Okay,
He's a rapper. Cool.
Well, he's a rapper.
Well,
course.
no, I mean, like,
Oh,
what do
okay.
rappers do? They get a bunch of attractive women to just hang around while they just stand there and talk and like barely move. That's,
Okay,
he's a rapper.
This is what I don't get, and like, we're gonna have a conversation someday about these streamers and these plants, right? Like who a plant is. That's something I wanted to have a conversation about because.
Oh, I thought you were going to say them driving cars. If you are streaming and you're driving and interacting with the chat, you should be banned off of the platform.
That's completely insane. Yeah, I mean, like, look, isn't it illegal in a lot of places to like be on your cell phone while you're driving? And even if it's not illegal, it's clearly like a really bad idea. Okay, I've done it a couple times, like when I was working like a blue collar job, and my boss would call me, and I would like have to dig it out of my pocket and turn it on. And I definitely almost died a couple times. There's no doubt in my mind where I was like, oh, okay, like I'm driving. I know I'm doing something unsafe. Luckily, nothing ever happened. But I was like, this is horrible. This is awful. The fact that I actually have to dig in my pocket, pull out my phone, and hit, connect is not good. I would rather wait until I get to where I'm going and then call them back. And that's eventually what I ended up doing because I was just like, I had like 2 or 3 scares where I was just in like cold sweat, adrenaline shivers, and I was like, no, not doing that again. I'll get fired. I don't care. I'm not answering the phone while I'm driving. The fact that you're trying to read chat and then like interact with them and these types of things, that's like exponentially more distracting than driving. So, I mean, if there's any laws anywhere that are like, you can't be on a cell phone while you're driving, streaming should be like, whatever the penalty is for cell phones, 10x that for streaming.
Form.
Oh yeah, big
Because it's
time.
fucking dangerous, and it's dangerous
Super dangerous.
more not just for you, but for the people that are driving around you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I don't understand.
I mean, like that, it's got to be at least as bad in terms of like distracted driving, your inability to react to situations as having like 5 or 6 drinks in you. It's got to be at least like DUI level distracted impairment if you're streaming while you're driving. Easily. Has to be.
understand this, right? And when we talk about people who just are totally not talented, who totally have like their social numbers are ridiculous, it doesn't make sense. This Jack Doherty guy, he like hits it on the freaking like my radar's going off and like this ain't real. How many subscribers do you think this Jack Doherty guy has on YouTube?
Over 1 million.
Oh, yeah. Easy. I was going to say 6.
256,000.
I think like 6 million.
200,000.
Okay, the guy with the Lambo. What about you, Phoenix? You got any guesses?
300,000.
No.
Wrong.
Like 1 million.
15.3 million.
I was the closest.
I was the closest. I said over 1 million.
Nothing about this makes sense.
He's a plant.
Totally a plant. And you look at like his social media, his Instagram and stuff, 2.8 million followers over here. It's all just like bling bling bullshit over here.
He's a
Nothing
rapper.
about this makes sense.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Look at the entire platform.
Yeah.
He's a
He's got money.
rapper without any actual discernible skills other than existence.
Does he hang out with that Harry Sisson guy?
I don't know.
Probably
Oh,
Scissor
God, he
Sisters.
looks like him.
Mm.
Well, this-
You want to talk
I love
about a
Scissor
plant?
Sisters.
Of course you do.
Shut up.
15 million on YouTube, 10 million on TikTok. Now, the 10 million on TikTok, I could understand because TikTok rewards this kind of like bad stuff. The 15 million on YouTube, I'm assuming this guy is just like a big shorts dude because you can get a huge amount of subscribers off of that type of like just dumb, quick content. But it is also way easier to also just like manufacture it. And yeah, I mean, like it doesn't seem real.
This guy over on TikTok, same dude, has 10.6 million followers.
Mm-hmm.
Like nothing about this makes sense.
No.
It does not pass the sniff test at all.
The best part, the best thing that I know about this guy is that video where he gives that guy his chain and he runs off with it.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
What's the content? I'm trying to figure out what
I'm
Brain
rich.
damage.
I guess so with that car crash. Jesus.
Well, here's some sweet videos
I think it's like I'm rich, and that's the content.
from his YouTube over here. My Lamborghini got stolen. The Island Boys got me evicted.
Oh, his Lamborghini? My
Yes.
Lamborghini up here in the Hollywood Hills.
Okay, let's look at this. So he's got a month ago. Does this say? I hope this says 597. I don't think it does though. I think it says. Let me see. No, okay, so that's like 500,000 a month ago. This one's basically a month ago. 63,000 views a month ago. 15 million subscribers. That's legit like embarrassing.
Do you remember that
It's
guy?
a full length 16-minute 29-second video.
The Lamborghini guy?
No.
About knowledge.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, 2 months ago, not even breaking 100,000 views. Okay. If you have 15 million subscribers, like you should be doing, I'm going to say roughly like 10%. Like if you do roughly 10% views to subscriber ratio on a regular basis on an average, that's about normal. That's about correct. This guy's doing 1%.
There was some guy who made a video like in 2012. He was talking about a Lambo, and then apparently he went up for like $350 million in a Ponzi scheme recently.
Shocking.
Shout out Ponzi.
My ex moved back in.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, you're talking about him being a rapper, Mitsu?
In
right?
a way, yeah, he's got that rapper vibe, but he doesn't put out any music videos. I'm trying to figure out like
Right.
what his entire deal is.
Okay, so let's play the net worth game because he's totally doing the rapper thing here. What do you think his net worth is according to the internet.com?
Okay, let's think. Internet.com. All right, 15 million on YouTube, 10 million on TikTok, which is like, whatever. And then I think it was a couple million on Instagram. If we're taking into account the subscriber base and these types of things, if we're taking into account the view count and the fact that he's probably doing most of his stuff on shorts are not paying nearly as much. Like normally, if I were to say, if you've got 1 million subscribers, I want to say you can do $500,000 a year in revenue, depending on how you do it and depending on what your stuff is. Let's say that's probably roughly around correct. I think of like 100,000 as sort of like the bedrock for you can do this as a lifestyle. That could be your career. 100,000. So let's say $100,000 is what you would get on a year for 100,000 subscribers. Not necessarily true for everybody, but roughly around that. Go for 1 million, you say probably 500,000 a year. 15 million, I would say he should be making at least $1 million a year. I'm guessing. I think that's probably about correct. Probably around that much. But my guess is the kid was just already rich and that was all of his content, or he's like renting all of this stuff and it's all totally manufactured. And he's basically like spending all of the money that he makes on YouTube to create like more YouTube stuff. I'm going to say $10 million. I'm going to say net worth $10 million.
Actual net worth $960,000.
Yep. Okay. Flash.
Over 1 million.
Yeah.
Labs.
I don't think he actually even has all that much of a net worth. I think he's got like 500,000.
Okay. Phoenix.
Over 2 million.
I'm going to say
It's
10.
at 2.5 million right now.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah, look
Okay.
at his views. I mean, he's getting a lot of money.
Yeah, but like it could just be broading or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, like what is it?
And this is my thing. Yeah. So the 2.5 million Yeah, you know what? I'll be honest, they didn't take into account as much the fact that most of this stuff's probably coming from shorts, which is definitely going to be popping it down. I think if you had if you had 15 million subscribers on YouTube and you were doing long form content, 15 million, 10 million would probably be a realistic net worth. Yeah, I think it's probably a realistic net worth.
A
Back
couple
in the day,
$100 per view.
you had like Jody High Roller or Riff Raff or whatever, and he was putting out content too in the rap scene and all that stuff. And he didn't really have all that much
His primary source of income comes from his YouTube channel, 15 million subscribers, 6.2 billion views. Yeah.
money. A lot of it was just credit on show because he needed.
Ooh, while some sources have reportedly significantly higher figures, such as 60 million, the more consistent estimates place his net worth between $2 million and $5 million.
To like buy Codeine Castle and all that stuff.
Right.
Like 2.5 million is actually very low for 15 million subscribers.
That's what I was saying.
Where he should be pulling in sponsorship deals. He should be pulling in tons of other revenue streams and stuff like that. For him to have that little amount of money, yeah, you're right. That doesn't pass the sniff test. Why is it so low despite the fact that his viewership is so high? What isn't he doing that other people in his position would be?
Nothing about this makes sense. And like even down to like his YouTube handle, right? Jack Dora T with 2 Y's. Like having 2 Y's, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. There's like little things that just don't make sense to me about this. And I don't know. They just they don't pass the sniff test when it comes to this. And it's like one of those things.
People in the chat are saying that he's an OnlyFans manager. Like he has an OnlyFans network. And if that's true, that's probably where the majority of the money is coming from.
That
definitely
could be fair, but he.
What? So he's a pimp. He's a pimp.
Yeah.
Might be.
Right? Because that's what an OnlyFans guy is, right? Like if
I could definitely see that.
Whores,
Yeah, that is he's an OF pimp.
Mm-hmm.
They make good money.
He's a manager.
I could definitely see that. And that would way more line up with if he actually has these cars, if he actually has that type of stuff. 2 million net worth. I mean, I don't know how they're calculating it. Net worth might include things like, your wealth, your property, and that kind of stuff. Should. If it does, the fact that he's got, like, again, assuming that he actually has these Lamborghinis and McLarens and these types of things, like these are super expensive cars. He should be worth way more money. So, assuming that they're just focusing on his YouTube stuff, his above board and not his backroom OnlyFans stuff, he shouldn't be able to afford. I mean, I guess he could take out a loan and stuff, which is financially stupid, but he should not be able to afford 5 Lamborghinis and some giant ass house and stuff.
He's a manager.
I don't know. I'm gonna go
I
to
can
his
see that.
Oh no, he does naked stuff.
Ew.
Wait, he himself?
That's
Is he
what it
like
says.
that streamer who oh no. Okay.
It says news. Okay, I don't want to share this on it because I went because I was thinking he's. Anyways, it says new subs get 50% off fully nude video. Check your messages. Click on the spicy and the other. Yeah, so I think that he's
So he's getting money from gay men.
yeah. Okay, he's like their little twink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he have a redhead?
Okay.
No blabs. No.
Oh, that was a good one.
Nice reference there. That's
Thank
a deep
you.
cut. Okay, so he's like
Yeah,
a
that's a
little
deep cut. I
twink.
don't get it.
Okay, all right. Well, so all the gay dudes are all up on him. Okay.
Why did you say all us gay dudes?
He does. Yeah, he does have that kind of look. I was gonna say, who else would be getting that?
Did you just hear that, chat? Craig just said us gay dudes.
That's not
You
what I
heard
said at
that,
all.
right?
No, nobody heard that except for you, Blabs.
No. I heard us gay dudes.
Said all the gay dudes.
No, you said us gay dudes.
Can we go to the instant replay real quick? Do we have that feature here? I don't know.
We actually do have that feature. Yes, absolutely. We can-
Wait, I didn't mean that for real.
No.
For real, for real.
I heard us
Oh,
gay dudes.
let's hope, Craig.
Are you the redhead?
Let's go to the replay here, Blabs. Here we go.
Let's see
go.
it.
Let's see.
Maybe I'm just wrong.
Yeah, you're clearly just wrong. You just.
I
heard
mean,
it
I
right
don't
there.
even hear it though.
I don't hear it either.
There's no audio.
Oh, damn it.
There's no audio here.
No.
No, there's no audio.
Phoenix?
It's if you don't
What?
share the right audio tab and everything, there's nothing Phoenix can do about it.
I did. I shared everything right.
I don't know what's going on.
It's all right. I guess it's just you're a gay dude now.
No, let's no, you need to hear it. Here it is. All right. Well, so all the gay dudes are like all up on him. Okay.
Why did you?
There you go.
I heard it again.
He said all the gay dudes. Come on.
Are you retarded?
She's trolling.
The gaslighting is
I
real.
like messing with you. It's great.
All right. So again, why would you stream in real life? You're opening yourself up to an enormous amount of liability because obviously everything you do now is potentially under the microscope because it's all recorded. So if you make anything bad happen, anything illegal happens in your vicinity, bad stuff, you're opening yourself up to an enormous amount of liability. You're also then, if you're, like a female streamer, woof, like you're putting yourself in significant danger every time you do it. Don't do it. I definitely would say don't do it. And then also you're potentially making life worse for everyone around you because you're going to have to act obnoxiously if you want to get views in the IRL stream, or you're paying attention to chat while you should be driving. It's not a good move. It's not a good deal. I would recommend against it, but hey, keep getting that bag until you get into prison or get killed in a car crash. I hope that doesn't happen to you, but take my advice and it won't. Good luck in all your endeavors. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Farewell for now.